smoke that. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really hitting like it used to. Gas wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma and karma's future, so let's do some.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello. So we're here. Vibe check. I think we're on time.
Yeah.
I think we're like a month out, right? Just about.
Yeah.
It's been just about a month.
It's been a long month.
It has been a long month. So I obviously gave my bestie the choice of what schizo clip we're going to run. We going to run that We Outside Kendrick one. And then when we're done, I'm going to put the live chat on screen. That way it's up there and make it a little more fun and interactive for everybody, okay? So, hello, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and run it, and let's go.
Let's go.
Come out, wherever you are, motherfuckers. Bag of monkey nuts, let's go!
Aye, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo, what's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton, the industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama, how many options you really got, I mean it's too many options, I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton, beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Tryna strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something? P-Rest stands for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the road label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, he a 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Lil' baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your false street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. It was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV ho. OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
All right. We're out here fighting demons, y'all. Hello, hello. So let's see if we can get the chat up here and make it work. Let's see if that works. Oh, hey, look at that. There we are.
Yay.
Cool beans. All
Hello.
right. So, Hope, can you see everything okay?
Sort of, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can you see over there okay?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
And
easier for me to read.
can you guys hear us? What is it? I'm going to say it 5 by 5 if everybody can hear us. So that would be fantastic. 0 is gag worthy. Woot woot. Hello, cord difficult examiner. I can't scroll back all the way, guys. So, oh my God, I love you. Hello, retro revival. Oh, Jay Snyder. Yeah, you can pass those around. I'm
Please
very
do.
curious to see the proof of these Italian vineyard photos. 5 by 5. All right, beautiful. Thank you, everybody. So, hello, hello. How are you doing that, Miss Computer Whiz? How am I doing what? Your pictures yesterday were so beautiful. Also, receipt for the chocolate creation, please. You got it. That was all her idea. That was her costume that she wanted to do.
Guilty.
That was all her.
Guilty.
Y'all either got to ask her questions or I'm going to have to prompt her.
Yeah.
I mean, she just out here looking like a fine dime, but you know. I mean, she could just sit there and look beautiful. I just found you recently. I wish I knew you for longer. Well, welcome. I'm glad that everybody's here. And thanks, Bo Beats. I think that Kenny is funny as well.
Yeah.
Mamaranek. Mamaranek. Is that right? Mamaranek? Is that how you're supposed to say it? Okay. Hopefully. Showing the chat in your video. Oh, that's Restream. I haven't deleted it yet. I'm pretty sure that like my paid thing is expired, but since they fixed the Wi-Fi cables outside, it works.
Upgrade.
So maybe it wasn't Restream's fault. I don't really know. Hello, Missy Jean. And the recipe, well, okay, so like it's really not that special. I use
It's the Linden chocolates, the truffle chocolates on top.
It's the truffle chocolates, and I never use vegetable oil. I always use either avocado or extra virgin olive oil. And
we had them farm fresh eggs.
Yeah, farm fresh eggs. And I use an entire bag of the original red package Lindt chocolate, and I poke holes throughout the brownies, and I melt the entire bag all on top of it. You have to use the whole bag or you use nothing.
Yeah, all or nothing.
Doesn't count. All or nothing. All or nothing. Thank you, Meatball. What was the occasion for the dress up? You answer that.
Oh, it was for my work Halloween party. I wanted to do something nice for my staff. It's been a long year. It's been a long month. It's our busiest time of the year. And we're a pretty tight crew, so I just wanted everybody to be together. And we had a Halloween party last year, and it was wild, to say the least. This one was way more mild, which I did not mind at all. And Dana and I haven't dressed up since 2020, like right in the throes of COVID.
Yeah, because I was on my first crisis job.
Yep. Yeah, she flew down, and it was awesome. That was probably my favorite. I mean, this one was chef's kiss, but the first one was, our costumes were fucking dope.
Apparently, I was double fisting, double rum and cokes, and twerking to wet ass pussy. So That's how my early COVID season was going when I was on vacation.
Yeah, my best friend carried her out to my car.
Yeah, I was
After.
lit. I was lit in Houston. That is what that was like 2 months before I decided to quit drinking for good. So yeah, I mean, I made it count.
And
right?
I think you said you're like, this is it. And I'm just like, enjoy, baby girl, enjoy.
Whatever you say. Yeah, I was like, I was singing wet ass pussy out in public, like screaming it and twerking and
but so was everybody else except for like me and Greg.
Oh, yeah.
We were just enjoying the view.
I'm pretty sure that I was probably the hoochiest.
Your costume was so dope.
Yeah, I was pretty hoochie. But yeah, we did the Beetlejuice. I was one of the hoes from the Dante's Inferno Club. So it was a good time. Houston, we have a Dana. Yeah, I will post. Yeah, I'll post the recipe. Yeah, I'll post it for you guys. And I'll find the brand of brownies that I used. Kenny's been live all day dressed like Music Tony for his Halloween costume. I thought that Kenny was banned. That's what I thought. I'm going to give out apples and mini Bibles to the trick-or-treaters. Just kidding. Well, I mean, it's that's fine. Why not? Give them candy and a mini Bible or a Chick track, anything. You'll never forget your last drunk. That is very true, Deborah Jones, because I don't. Because the last time that I drank, we went out riding with your dad. That was that day. I think it was New Year's Day.
Yeah.
We went out.
Yeah, we went riding. Yeah,
and I had like 2 drinks. And then I was just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And you were like, okay.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm done for real. And that was it.
And that was it.
Let me see. Xenu, Dork, Tony's. I'm a fan. Who else? I thought I missed somebody. And new channel, Maureen Laforme. Hello, Zaralath Immortal, Secret Asian Man, Tiny Costume. But I thought that he was banned. Does he have a second channel? Have I missed it? I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Maybe he just was not banned anymore.
Well, but I get notifications. So I don't know. I showed her that. Yeah. I've shown you.
He's great.
I sent her one video of him.
That's all I needed.
It was quite hilarious.
Oh, he's fantastic.
I have a doppelganger. Who's my doppelganger? Are you going to say it's her? Because I don't think we look alike. We were born on the same day. Literally.
A nighttime baby? I was a daytime baby.
I don't know what time I was born.
Oh, I was born in the morning. 10:27 or some shit.
I mean, my mom was convinced that they swapped me because she's much darker than me, so I don't really trust her judgment as far as what time that all occurred.
But I have a death certificate and a birth certificate.
What?
Yeah, because I was dead for 6-7 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. I was really sick.
All right. Well, be dramatic then. Jeez, coming in and just like, I'm going to do the most. Let me see. Kenny had a second channel. He's on there during the ban, and Tony's been trying to strike it. Well, somebody needs to send me the link to that channel because I don't know what y'all are talking about, and I don't have Facebook. What production software do you use? I use Filmora, and yeah, I use Filmora. That's pretty much all I use, except for the little clips for the opening. That one is, dang, I can't think of it. I'll try to remember, and I will email you, Occult Examiner. Did you see the cease and desist letter that was sent to Tony? From who?
Yeah, I think Cody posted it. I want to say Zero Light Cody.
Well,
I think.
I don't know if I updated you on all of that.
No.
So that's probably why I haven't seen it.
Noted.
Noted. So pretend that you guys didn't hear that. Maybe I should have hit mute. The OG Secret Asian Man. Oh my God, that's an amazing name. I love that. Okay, noted. I will go and I will subscribe. Uncle Jack said to say hello to both of you beautiful ladies. Hello, Uncle Jack.
Hello.
Who's gonna marry you? Well, Retro Revival, she's taken, and I'm just a sack of bones on a rock flying through space waiting to die. So I don't think that I'm a great choice. For streaming The Godfather on Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was two. I want to say it was two.
You don't
movies.
Reddit, so I am assuming not. Huh?
I think it was 2 movies that he copied that they got him for.
How did someone get that document, though?
I zoomed in to see if it was doctored at all. Like I tried to get as close as possible, and I'll pull it up. I can pull it up.
I mean, it's not so much even a matter of it being doctored. It's how did someone get that? That's kind of. Don't know.
That's the first thing I saw when I got on Twitter today.
I have strong feelings about a lot of unpopular things. So, what's up, dang? Hello. I am a hopeless case too, but I have a big heart. Well, not everybody should be nihilistic. The Boys from Brazil, that's actually a good movie.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's not a bad movie.
Boys from Brazil, yeah.
You know that fool was trying to tell me that, like, when we first started doing research together, that he was gonna go to Brazil to go Nazi hunting, and he was like, "Do you want to go with me?" And I was like, "Literally, no. Say less. Say less." Like literally and figuratively. No, I absolutely do not. That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. But he went on a rant today on YouTube and Rumble's threatening people. Well,
apparently you can do whatever you want on Rumble.
Yeah, apparently you can drop the hard R.
Yeah.
On Rumble.
And
call people
the F word.
Yeah, the F word, like faking gay, where I'm not talking about someone's
and threaten people's
orientation.
Lives. Yeah, apparently you could do that there too.
But yeah, well, the creators of Rumble, that really shouldn't surprise anybody, right? So that's the ploy of a movie, 3D. Well, I understand that that's a ploy of a movie. However, it's the fact that it was like, I'm going to the border to help with the trafficking crisis at the border. Okay. He's saving kids from trafficking with how
many children has he saved now? Oh, what's 0?
And then talking about this documentary, we were introduced that was June of last year. Yeah, none of these things have happened, right? So why are Nazis in Brazil? What did I miss? Oh, well, Occult Examiner, that's a conversation for another day, but we will absolutely I would be happy to come on and discuss that, because Nazi history is fascinating to me. I just don't talk about it that much because a lot of people do know these things, and some people don't, but if that's something that you guys are interested in, I would be happy to. What are we looking at now? What's Janae's current favorite rabbit hole, please?
I haven't gone down any rabbit holes because I've been working so much. I've been slacking hardcore. So to be honest, there are no rabbit holes. I'm behind on my reading. I'm behind on life. Yeah, I am aware, but
shame.
It's almost November, and it'll calm down a little bit, and there will be rabbit holes.
Yeah, she has been working a lot. I haven't been able to see her as much, so I fill her in on things here and there, or she'll ask me about random stuff, but nothing too crazy, nothing too focused.
Yeah, I wish it was more. I wish I could say, yes, I've been doing this. I haven't. I've been working and hanging out when I can and trying to take care of myself better.
I mean, look at her. She looks like a damn snack. Little fine little baby over here. Can't even tell that she'd be working herself to death. However, I am going to get her to read Eye of the Chicken Hawk once she does have a break, because it is a pretty small book, even though it's very information dense, but going to be required reading. Who is saving kids? Not anybody that we're talking about. He put footage of a real double murder on X and captioned it, "Headshots for the squad." Well, yeah, he hasn't saved a single kid. It's easy to act like a gangster from your seat, right? That's why I took those clips and put it in the schizo clip, because it's just real gay. Sorry. Nazis in Brazil because it's sunny and Catholic. Touche, Pete Thomas. Touche. Let me see. The Nazis had alliances in South America and cashed in before things collapsed. Very true. Lots of rat lines in Brazil. Yep, and yeah, Mengele, Gladio, all kinds of stuff. Yep. Yeah, that's a long conversation. I was listening to Jimmy Boots today. The interviewer said he has a book but didn't name it. I want to find it. Well, Caleb Lamont, I will try to find it. I didn't know that Boots had a book. That's interesting. Very curious. Do you know who it was? Was it Flopperman? Was it Ed Flopperman that was interviewing Boots? Because if he does have a book, I would love to read it. I have like his notes from his research for his book. That's some of the stuff that I've included. So I'm very curious. Let me see. What did I miss? Look into. Oh yeah, Colonia Dignidad. Yep. Go there, Occult Examiner. Go look up Colonia Dignidad. Then you'll understand. Saved kids, 0. ROs by kids. Yeah. Well, you know. I mean, he collected thousands of dollars in legal fees. Where did that money go? Rent gonna be coming up soon, yo. Rent gonna be coming up soon, eh? All about the Jesuit intelligence networks joining late. Hello, Enchanted Chains. That's another Mormon connection with Nazi colonies in Mexico and Brazil. LOL Flopperman. Flopperman is sus as hell, man. I don't like that dude. I think he's shady. But that's just my opinion. He thinks the Franklin scandal is not real. So I have very strong opinions about that. And it is what it is. Chime in. Say something. Please. Oh, I agree, Jay Snyder. Dildo Gaggins. So Dildo Gaggins takes old tweets from I can't even think of his real name now because I call him Ed Flopperman all the time. Anyways, but he edits them so that it's making him look like a pedophile. And then he just retweets them all the time anytime Ed Flopperman posts. And I'm just like, chef's kiss.
Didn't Dildo do the one of the Franklin scandal memes?
Yes.
That one that you sent to me.
And he did the PTK meme.
Yeah.
The one that got me to read PTK.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So good.
Facts. Well, he did buy a new phone. Flopperman is shady. It's most definitely real. He admitted to being a pedo. Who did?
What?
Flop? I mean, look, I know that there's some questionable activity on the West Coast, allegedly. That's all I can say. I've heard some things, but I don't know. Opperman, thank you. I'm like, why can't I even remember his name? That's because it's so close. Because it's Flopperman. Dana, I stumbled upon a Best Friends Animal Society promo on an old Fox News clip the other day. Tucker Carlson was praising their love of dogs. Well, Tucker Carlson, whatever. I don't really know what people would expect. He's a spook. So is his dad. So Mary Cruelly. Okay, that's interesting. And thank you, Lutefisk. I will look for it because I would love to rag on old Flopperman. Absolutely. Down goes Adele. I looked and I found beautiful. All right, so what do you have to say to the people? The people demanded you, and now you're here.
I know, and I'm always really nervous.
She's always really high, let's be honest.
Only on here. It makes me less stressed more than I get quiet and awkward.
You're not awkward. Just quiet. You just think that you're awkward.
Yeah. I just got that.
What?
De-gagging.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, Gaggins. Yeah, Dildo Gaggins.
That name is so good.
I know. Just got here. What are y'all talking about? The Dabbleverse?
What?
No, I'm not.
Every time I'm
time
on, somebody has to bring that up.
It's the same person that brings it up every time. The Dabbleverse.
It's never going to happen.
Never going to happen. Stop trying to make the Dabbleverse happen. It's not going to happen. Speaking of Opperman, he had 2 interviews with a guy who said he was literally there in the room with Arliss Perry the night she was killed. That was brought up to me recently, and I'm I'll wait until after I get through with my interview tomorrow, but I'm trying to ascertain some information in regards to some other people that were in the Stanford area at the time. So, you know, let me see. She died. How bad could we be? Who died? What are you guys talking about? Sativa or indica?
Always indica. Sativa makes me paranoid as shit. I'm a downer. Indica.
Don't Google the Dabbleverse Desert Rain. Don't do it.
Don't feed into this shit.
It's all based off of God, what is his name? Stuttering John, and it has to do with Howard Stern, and it's an entire subsect of the internet that is based off of this dude named Stuttering John.
Stop.
I know, but I'm just saying I don't want her to look. Don't watch the videos. Don't do it. You don't want to know.
Oh.
Meatball knows what it is. Don't do it. You'll hate it. Let me see.
Always stoned well. Yeah. Yes. Tiffany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that it helps, and then I'm like, hello. Yeah.
What are you talking about, a cold examiner? What clip of the girl screaming, I won't stop? I have no idea what you're talking about. Tell me. I knew it. Y'all are talking about the Dabbleverse. Whatever. I'm done. Oh, P. Thomas likes to be paranoid. I'm paranoid enough. Okay? Paranoid enough. Green crack.
I don't know what this. Yes, I've had that. I don't know what this one is. It's just a nice disposable that I got. And
just got Old Faithful over here,
yeah.
My jewel.
And I don't smoke as much as I used to because there's just not enough time. And I know that sounds very strange, but I work a lot, and I used to use it to sleep, and now I am so exhausted that I don't need it. So I think yesterday I said I hit it twice before the party, and I was lit. And then the same tonight, two, and here we are. I have arrived.
She's here now. Welcome to the party. Let me see. Opperman tried to get as many clues out of his guest about who the killer was. The guy refused to name him, but based on all the clues, the audience figured out he was talking about David Lang. Okay. Yeah, I think that was brought up to me recently. I don't know. I'm on the fence about everything, and obviously I think that you take some, you take the pieces from different places, right? And just kind of try to put it together. So I don't really know. Forbidden Fuel is a lovely strain. That sounds kind of fun.
I'm happy that y'all smoke too.
And I just get a contact high. I met Stuttering John once. That was enough. Yeah, well, okay. Well, touche, the nemesis. See, that's how I feel. I'm just like, I'm good. I don't need any part of it. I'll pass. Can't be paranoid if you don't acknowledge anyone. Touche.
That is
my state of MD just legalized. So I've been celebrating the freedom. Hell yeah.
I've only been in one state that was recreational, and it was great.
Is Florida recreational?
No, still medical.
I thought so.
I think Florida will be one of the last states to do it.
That's what I said. I'm like, they're not going to do it.
But here as well. And
yeah. Well.
Like we have medical, but it's not. It's the criteria is much stricter than it is in Florida. So
here?
Oh yeah.
I guess
it's not the same. It's the criteria are different, I think, in every state. They were different in Michigan though too. So it was shit. You just had to go in and say like, I get headaches. I didn't do that. I mean, I was having seizures like all the time, but yeah.
I wonder what I could say. I mean, I do have a laundry list of health issues, but I wonder if I could just pull it off easy at first and be like, I got glaucoma. And then see if they'll give it to me, right?
Probably.
Because that's how I'm trying to roll. Cats, we don't have any cats. I'm definitely allergic.
She is so allergic to cats.
Nope, no cats. And we can't have any dogs where we're renting. So even though I love dogs, they are my favorite.
I would love to visit your
Jay, you so have to come
podcast.
Visit my podcast chat later.
I would love to. Thank you.
That was where we were earlier. Wink, wink. Yeah, she knows what's up.
Yeah.
Let me see. Connecticut, daytime sativa, pot is for kids, legalized cocaine. You guys are shot out. I'm from Wisconsin, hold my beer, party time hybrid, and in Connecticut, where I live, I lobbied for in 2010 and won for medical. Hell yeah, Zerolac, that's awesome. Dispensaries all over here. We have good laws in Vegas compared to Cali, oddly enough, regarding pesticides. Oh, okay. You're going to have to kill me. Oh, that one, Occult Examiner. I got you. I'll send that to you. All right. Massachusetts, too. I wish that I had a dog here. I wish we had a pup here.
I miss my dogs a lot.
I miss my dog, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great. But unfortunately, we signed a lease that says no animals.
No animals.
So I'm just going to have to love everybody else's animals, which I do.
Correct. If I see a dog outside, I'm like,
Yeah.
is it friendly and can I please love it and let it get all up in my business?
Is it a puppy? Can I smell its breath?
Please.
Thank you.
Please. The way he told the story, it sounded to me like Arliss Perry was under hypnotism while the guy was playing the flute. They never talked about it, but that's how it seemed to me. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. That book, Murder Under God's Eye, besides the connections that they reference to Father Flanagan's Boys Town from the Franklin scandal, because that's real weird, right? They mentioned a couple people that I recognized. And I think that the history of Stanford itself was pretty interesting, but the person who recommended that book to me has turned out to be quite a shady character. And again, I just think the timing of the release of Murder Under God's Eye with everything else, I'm going to be reevaluating a lot of that. Let me see. Dogs are the best. Yes, I do love dogs. They're very pure. Michigan is the cheapest for legalized, as low as 65 an ounce. Good sativa 100. Puppy breath is perfect.
It's great.
It's the best. It's truly a blessing.
Every puppy's different, but the same.
It is.
Like it's different, but it's the same.
It's heavenly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is instantly like a serotonin hit. It's so good.
It's the cheapest one.
Have either of you been to California?
Yes.
Best tree I've ever had. Yeah, that's where I met 5 foot fuck all. Yep. That's the only time I've been. I didn't get high.
A few times. And I think the first time I smoked up there, it wasn't recreational yet. I was 21.
Damn.
I had a friend out there, and I went for like 2 weeks, and it was delicious nonetheless, but it wasn't readily available until I went back in like my mid-20s.
So it wasn't like it is now, where everybody's doing it everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, but I did hear that Vegas had some good stuff.
Apparently Utah has medical. I think that's pretty interesting. We are voting for rec in Florida next week. That's awesome. Now that you have a great connection, we'll have call-ins or other co-hosts on your show. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a second channel. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to get up the merch, the stickers, because I gave her the other samples.
They're so badass.
But I've got to get, I have the website. I just need to upload them or put them on there and figure out how that's going to work. And I don't know. I still feel weird having anybody else besides her. Because we're just chilling. Yeah. She is special. She gets whatever she wants. That's why I wore a leash yesterday.
For the second time. She loves me.
Yeah. I haven't worn a leash for anybody else, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there.
Just so everybody's
just
aware.
To clarify, it's not something that I'm into.
Sorry.
If someone says Colonel, we think of Aquino, but Gacy was the manager of 3 KFC franchises. He also had a bucket of KFC chicken as his last meal and was known as the Colonel. Well, touche, old car. Touche. I don't know. I got a very jarring document about, and it's not necessarily about Gacy yet, but I got a very jarring document about some stuff with the Atlanta child murders and Son of Sam that It's kind of mythical, kind of out there in the ether. Didn't know if it really existed, but it does. So I'm going to need some time to process it. No pun intended. And then we'll talk about it. And yeah, Jenny Lee, I've got to get a better quality photo of Maury Terry Timo for that sticker for sure. But
they're so good.
Yeah. I think you have not all of them.
No, the other ones are on my cup. But these are ones I'm going to put on the laptop.
Yeah.
I want this one bigger, and I want it on my truck.
I'm going to get bigger ones, and I'm going to do the hologram, and then I'm going to do like an actual bumper sticker that's power bottoms for Satan or power bottom for Satan. And then I'll get those in a couple different sizes, and I'll keep them cheap. You know what I mean? I figure the small ones will be like $2 or $2.50, and then the bigger ones will be like $5, and then the bumper stickers will be like, I don't know, like $7.50, because it'll be like a bumper sticker.
$10 for that, bad daddy.
I mean, I'm trying to keep it fairly priced.
Absolutely.
But let me see. His name was Michael Archie Aquino Jr. SOS. Sorry, needed to vent that ish. What ish? What are you guys talking about? Can't wait for the stickers. I will send those to the Ammonites. Well, yeah, send them. Man, freaking Desert Rain had tagged me in something about that Ammon Hill guy, that weird dude.
Mm-hmm.
And his people on Twitter are just freaking bananas. Like, you say anything. He has said himself that he works for the freaking CIA. And they're like, no, he's not. And Jesus was a pedophile. And I'm like, calm down. Calm down. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? And who raised you? Let me see. Dana, have you ever read Shannon Watt's autopsy? I don't know if you're familiar with the Watts case, but the mistress is a Thelemite. And there's some very suspicious stuff around that family annihilation. Well, Mercy Choke, you're going to send me on a lovely rabbit hole. So, thank you. Have you heard of Paul Bonacci's stepbrother being Gacy's first victim? It was, wasn't it like Michael Bonacci? I didn't know if they were related, but if they are, then that makes sense, unfortunately, right? That would make a lot of sense because, I don't know, guys, when all this stuff kind of comes together, that's just real weird, right? Real weird. The Atlanta child murders, son Sam, Gacy, Dean Coral, John David Norman, quite a few other pederast rings. I would love to be able to put the true crime community out of business, right? Because it would be like, hey guys, come on. How are you going to keep making these stupid documentaries, right? That doesn't really make sense. OT8. What? I don't even know what the OTs mean. Psychonaut. I'm ripping bong hits. Full melt bubble hash. Mostly indica MI. Let me see.
Sounds intense.
Yes, it does. I don't know what that means. Let me see. People are learning the Bible is mostly a Greek written publication. It's a small serial killer world. Yes, it is. Absolutely. What up, crackhead kitty? Shout out. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
That's what's
Crackhead
up.
kitty. What's up?
That's what's up.
Man, I should, I don't know if it'll work, that video that I sent you. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't know if it's going to work. Let me see. You look at the chat. Talk to them. Let me see if I can find it.
What did we watch yesterday? Blink Twice. Has anybody seen that with Channing Tatum? It's got some other crazy actors in it. That dude from The Sixth Sense that's all grown up and creepy as fuck. Who else? I don't know. It was pretty dark. I'll just say that. It's pretty dark.
It was extremely dark.
Yeah. And accurate.
Yes, and accurate.
I'm saying, let's see here. I can't see shit. Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. OTs are Scientology levels. Oh, well, I mean, I know that the OTs are Scientology levels. I just don't know what they mean. I don't know exactly what they mean. But Blink Twice was great.
Yeah, I bought it. It was worth $15. because it's still in theaters, so you got to buy it. They don't even give you the rent option, but it was worth it.
Yeah, I mean, she pointed out something that was, I don't want to spoil the movie, but if you've seen the movie or if you watch it and you watch it at home and you're able to pause it, there's a scene where you see a bunch of photos.
Polaroids.
And you'll see a couple of them with a very similar looking person. And it's very clearly
who that person is.
It's Jeffrey Epstein is
Yeah.
who they're posing the person as in the photos.
It's like they almost like portrait what they want you to see, and then that face is blurred out. And then there's another scene where her thumb's over part of the photo, and then she removes her thumb, and
you can see it.
It's pretty clear.
It's Jeffrey Epstein.
I rewound it 4 times. I was like, do you see this?
And I was like, yeah, no. I was like, rewind it again.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see it. It was intense.
Because I thought it was his like bodyguard, the guy that with the gun at the end, but it wasn't.
Yeah, no.
Went back. I was like, no, because he's not in any of the photos.
Yeah, it
So
was
weird.
It was supposed to be like, a Diddy party, I guess, but it's, I don't know. I mean, it was
dark, man. It was
what it sounds like from those court records with the Tucci, with the Tusi,
mm-hmm.
and the GHB being absorbed through the skin, and I mean, that's
it threw some shit in that I wasn't sure of, but I mean,
and a little bit of La Santeria.
And the warning in the beginning, they put a disclaimer before you watch the movie.
Yeah,
which I thought was weird too, but
that was some social engineering bullshit.
They don't do that, and it was there.
It wasn't even a warning about the things that happened in the movie. It was like, this movie is about abuses of power, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, well, isn't that interesting that you guys are releasing this movie around the same time that all this other stuff is going on? Shady. Total social engineering, in my personal opinion. What up, White Snake? I hope that you're good as well. Let me see. There was a Doug Kramer video where he explained the OT levels really well. Noted Desert Rain. I will check that out. Ever see Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer? That's one of my favorite horror movies, The Nemesis. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think of the guy that plays Henry in that movie, but that movie's like low-key, very spooky. Mm-hmm. Listen to Tom Althouse interviews about how they fucked with him with his Matrix story. Operating Thetan levels come after you go clear to get rid of other souls attached to you. Oh, the little spoopies. Little Scientology spoopies. Is that what the small one has? Does he have little demons that are like still in love with me or something? I don't really know. I was gonna try to find the clip of Kenny, but I don't know if it's gonna be loud enough. Let me see. This is the one I sent you.
Yeah.
That was freaking hilarious. Hold on, let me see if I can fast forward it. I don't know if y'all are even gonna be able to hear it though. Let me see. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if I can zoom in.
City.
Huh?
I was just reading. He needs to move to a small city.
Who?
CBT.
Who does? Oh no, she's saying I need to move to a small city.
See?
Yeah, small. See. That's okay. I wish I could make it bigger for you. I'm sorry.
I'm just very blind.
Yeah, so am I, but I'm sorry. Let me see if I can make this work. I can't send it to myself. Maybe I can make it work right here. I don't know if that's going to work at all.
If you move it up closer. Is it?
But the audio won't. I don't know if I turn the audio all the way up. We'll try it one time.
Yeah.
We'll just do it once and see if it works. Okay. This was the video that I sent her.
Yeah.
Who is it? Hey, Dana. Hello, Minion52. A dentist chair at Diddy's. I mean, hey, the dentist chair is a common thing, man. The dentist chair is a common thing. Why do you think it's always dentist watch? And I'm so freaked out by dentists, right? And who was it? I told you that stuff about Yee with his dentist. Remember?
Yeah.
His dentist is some like weird intelligence asset that like.
Yeah, it's one of the first things you told me before we watched
Jaguar.
Okay.
hopefully this works, and I'm only going to try it once, and if you can't hear it, it's not my problem. Hello, Leland. Let's see.
Look at that thing. Come back up here, boy. Oh!
Holy shit, that is the best clip of Crackhead Kenny ever. That was amazing.
Yep.
I said it to her, and I was like, if you're sad at work, this is going to cheer you up.
And it did. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Watching that happen on live, like, was just the best.
So good. So good.
Woo.
Love it.
That's a little pick me up for your weary spirit if you need to laugh. I named a alt to bring attention to the movie Blink Twice. Oh, okay, that's what's up, Blink Twice. That's funny. Very smart.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect that family was ritually sacrificed. There are many things off of that case. Has all the hallmarks, not the least of which Shannon's body had been drained of blood. All right, well, I'm going to look into it. I'm trying to get a little bit better at, like, checking out some current stuff, so I'll peep it. I will absolutely peep it, because what was it? What did I do a thread on today? Oh, Tiffany Haddish was a freaking Scientologist. That's another tie to the Diddler and Scientology. And since Mike Rinder's off of the board of Child USA, I just wonder how many people was Mike watching in relation to the Diddler, right? Because I don't think that any of that stuff with the fair game had anything to do with Leah Remini. Fuck you if you judge me for the way that I pronounce her last name. I do not care. Let me see. I know they'd be stealing your teeth too. Yeah, well, if they were stealing my teeth, I would lose my mind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they could also just take all my teeth out, and I don't think I would really care. Quite frankly, give me fake teeth. Let's do it.
Let's go.
You read something. I feel like I'm over here.
You
rambling.
saw what I read last time. I read it wrong.
Oh no! Well, that was just one word. That's all. Oh, it was only $5.99 on YouTube. What a freaking ripoff!
Well done.
Wow.
Wow.
Rude. Rude. She didn't want to stay because they have bunk beds. Yeah, that's what she said. Blink Twice. I don't believe her. I don't believe that at all. I think that her whole story is complete trash. And I think that some of her legal troubles as of late may be a bit more related to the stuff with Diddy, and maybe fair game, maybe not. But the whole, like, they shredded up her contract, that's not how that works. That's not how fair game works. So I don't believe that. I think that there may be just a bit more to that whole situation, because I think there's a huge Scientology angle to the whole Diddler case that is being overlooked, probably because the church is probably using all of their weight and money to control that PR campaign. Straight up. Because they just had Danny Masterson, right? Not a good look with the Diddler and drugging everybody. This is a test. Hold on. Mamaroneck. Did I say it right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Tommy Wiseau and Greg Sestero have a 2-movie story called Best Friends about stealing gold teeth from cadavers. Well, I don't know. Interesting. I know that Yee's dentist basically admitted to, like, over-drugging him and stuff. And who knows what was happening while he was under the influence of those drugs when he was switching out his teeth. And I guess that's a thing that they do to a lot of rappers. So, I agree. Tiffany's sudden rise was sus AF. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Mamer neck. Yeah. Neck. I was close.
Nailed it.
I was close. Solid 8 out of 10. Well, gosh darn it, I'll take it. That's fine. I did not hit her. I did not. Let me see.
I did not hit.
All right, that's reality, and I have no idea what everybody else is talking about, so I guess we'll just sit here until they say something interesting. I can't carry the whole conversation.
I know, I'm sorry.
Technically, it is my job. No, I'm not talking about you. Tommy Wiseau, that is the movie James Franco produced, directed, starred in biopic.
What?
Oh. Remember that really weird movie that James Franco did?
Yeah.
And it was like a biopic?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't that people were weird about it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well.
Interesting observation. Yeah. All right. See? Now all this stuff is, because Franco's sus AF. Sus AF.
What a shame.
I don't like that guy. Yeah, it is a shame. It is a damn shame. It's a waste of a not terrible looking human being, but I digress.
Who wins the arm wrestling matches? Oh, me, dude.
I'm glad that you didn't even hesitate.
Yeah, well, I got fucking guns.
She's gunned up, straight up. She does the one trip inside from the grocery store.
Always.
She wins all day.
I'm
That's
not
why
a
we
chump.
don't arm wrestle. Franco's gross. Yes, he is. He's disgusting. And also a big reason why the late Timo's files are out there somewhere in the ether. Because eventually when the time is right and I get the okay, or I know that somebody's not going to start acting real wild, I'll tell you guys the story of what happened with the files as it was told to me by a trusted person.
Franco is doing TV overseas.
Yeah, I bet he is. He's probably hiding out. Let's see. Did Franco do a movie with Kenneth Anger? Did he do a movie with Kenneth Anger before Anger died? That would be weird. He caught lawsuits for essay at his acting school. Wait, what happened?
He said guns, P. Thomas.
Oh, yeah, she's got guns. Let me see. Wait, where was I at? Yeah, well, yeah, because Franco's a freaking, yes, an SA or whatever people want to call it. I don't know. And yeah, Gallo's a creep. Gallo is the modern day Manson. That's a fact. Gallo is the modern day Manson as we speak. And a real big Trump fan. So is Charles Manson's ex-fiance that Gallo got with. Isn't that fascinating? Didn't the toy box killer have a dentist chair and surgical equipment? Yes, he did. It's very interesting that you bring that up, Mercy Choke, because my friend Chris Graves, he has a very solid theory. We haven't talked about it in a really long time, but it's something that he's been working on for a few years. Because, you know, the toy box killer also had some pretty high level, like recording equipment, things like that. And his location at the time of those specific crimes, he thinks that he was also probably part of some sort of honeypot blackmail snuff network. You know, maybe some stuff related to Hollywood, maybe some stuff related to Epstein's early days on the West Coast. Who really knows? I think that was Gallo with Anger. Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. Gallo with Kenneth Anger. And after learning about all these Hollywood weirdos I watched in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, I was pissed knowing what I do now. Yeah.
It's hard to enjoy things sometimes now.
Yes. It's very hard to enjoy things. It's, but you know, whatever. People suck. That's why I say, you know, you're not cool because you live in the modern day Babylon. Or you want to sit there and cry about your failed Hollywood accolades or pretend that you have any Hollywood accolades. I'll happily be a hillbilly in the woods, baby. Gang, gang. That's how I ride. White trash all day. I don't care what people say or what they call me. The movie Crawl Space that he did with his mom, I can't even find a trailer for it. Yeah. Well, I read you guys the description of the movie, right? That movie that is. Yeah.
No thanks. Disgusting. 22-minute
movie with such a colorful plot line. Right? How did they get there within 20 minutes? Inquiring minds would like to know, especially since Anna Maria helped write that. Gotta wonder. But I'm also not out here calling him a human trafficker or anything like that, because I'm not out here making crazy claims, right? We need a hillbilly sticker. I got you, Occult Examiner. I'll make one. I also want to make a gang one. We also have to get our gang tattoos.
Yes, down.
Birthday.
I'll reach out to Stephanie.
Birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, birthday. Yeah. We'll do it for the birthday. Let me see. Roach class. Me too, proud hillbilly here. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. It's a tunnel boss. I still don't know what that means, but I just like the way it looks and saying it. I have no idea what it means. You see it?
Yeah.
It's a tunnel boss. I don't know what it means.
I like it.
I like it too.
It flows.
Did you ever find an attorney? No, I have not. But someone did reach out to me who used to be a formal investigator in a different state. And they did provide some very interesting insight into some avenues that I can explore. Some of them I'm not necessarily comfortable with talking about in regards to the stress that has been put on me and the possible physical effects of that stress. But I'm not like seeking to sue Anthony for him saying mean things. I mean, if that was the case, I would have done that a long time ago, right? But this is in regards to slandering my name professionally, in regards to my license, weaponizing the audience to report me, all of that stuff. That's really my primary focus. I think when I show them all the other insane stuff, because I have thousands and thousands of pages of contacts of just him, going completely bananas, well, that's fine, right? Because, he claims that now the nursing reports are off the table. They were never on the table, asshole. Like, he's like, he acts like he's doing me a fucking favor. And it's just like, whatever, dude. I'm so over it. But anyways, apparently that's off the table now. And now it's just I'm named in some big criminal investigation and blah, 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 blah. People got to forget that she was kind of pulled into this. And she also has receipts of things that I have not shown or brought up here. So fuck around and find out, 5 foot fuck all, please. It's the tunnel boss. It means the tunnels around Blue Building. Okay. DOA found evidence of a possible tunnel that Scientology built leading into the Blue Building in California. It's a tunnel boss. Franco's video, Not a Film with Anger, was called Love in the Old Days. All right, you're my go-to for cult things. Is it true that the Kennedys were part of the Bohemian Grove stuff? I have no idea, Frosty Phantom. I don't know much about Bohemian Grove, but I do know that... Who was it? Who's the baby Kennedy? Is it Ted? I think it was Ted at that time. It wouldn't be RFK Jr. But one of the younger Kennedys was brought into the process by... was it Vellucci in Cambridge? And that was shortly after the... Wow, I just completely blanked on the Kennedy car accident. I completely blanked on that one where the chick died. She died in the car accident, right? She drowned. But it was right after that. So there's always a tie to the process, because the process people are everywhere. Let me see. It's a tunnel boss referring to the tunnels. Fingernails are wild. What's wrong with my fingernails? They're just black. That's all. He was asking for it anyway. Blue Building, Blue Suite, Blue Oyster Cult. We were listening to Blue Oyster Cult yesterday. Yeah. Pete Thomas.
It came on, yeah.
Let me see. I think the huge owl is harkening back. Oh, yeah. So it was Ted. Okay. Chappaquiddick. Thank you. Chappaquiddick. That's it. Yeah. Chappaquiddick. All right. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's, they brought him in. So, that's weird. That's all real strange. I don't really know what to tell people. As far as like a tunnel theory, there's tunnels everywhere.
Yeah.
Why are people acting like that's a crazy thought? There's what do they call it? What is that? The Autobahn. So from what I understand, there's the they call it like the celebrity bond. And it is because Hollywood, LA, and that airport in particular, apparently there is a separate highway that is a tunnel that's underground, and it's called the Celebrity Bond. And they have like they have a couple Starbucks down there, and apparently there's entrances leading into LAX, I think the Dodger Stadium. There was a couple other places. Remember I told you about that? I thought I did.
No.
About the Starbucks.
Mm-mm.
Because they don't get paid down there. But like the idea of there not being tunnels is like, why is that weird? That shouldn't. Now look, I don't do the dumbs thing. Okay. I ain't talking about no weird dumb stuff. I'm not doing the QAnon dumbs. Like, no. But tunnels, yeah, they're everywhere. And I also don't do that weird, oh God, what is it called? I call it Tartardia because it's tarded. However, the whole like Tartaria, like the old earth, I don't do that crap either. I don't believe in some weird mud flood, whatever. But like tunnels aren't a secret, right? So, and yeah, the tunnels to Hefner have been around forever. The tunnels led into Diddy's house, okay? So if people are giving someone a hard time talking about tunnels underneath like a Scientology building, okay. Tell me that you just don't have a firm grasp of history. What they're using it for, to be determined. See, and that's my point. When people want to sit there and talk about stupid shit and tell me like, you know, oh, you know, why are you looking for like child traffickers everywhere? It's like, I'm not, but these things happen. It's going on with Diddy stuff right now, right? It goes on with Epstein. It's always going on. The stuff with Abercrombie and Fitch, and then people want to sit there and act surprised, but they can't be doing that anywhere else, right? Okay, whatever you guys say. It's just freaking, people are so dumb. I'm sorry. It's very annoying. Let me see. There was something, glad to have made alive. Hello. Scientology equals human trafficking equals tunnels. I mean, I think stuff with Diddy. Yeah, there's probably a good argument for it. Yes, they have private entrances for celebrities claiming paparazzi. I mean, that makes sense, right? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, I used to love that. One of my favorite toys was the Ninja Rat from that show.
Master Splinter.
Is that what it was called?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you got a good memory, girl. Yeah, that was my favorite. I had a little action figure. I used to sleep with him. I thought he was so cute. And now I'm just like, wow, bitch, you liked a rat when you were a child? Like, whatever. They found a base in the Appalachia lurking while working. So glad I caught alive. That's awesome. Thank you so much, T. Perth. It's on Hulu. The Secret of Playboy is on Netflix. Totally worth checking out. Hefner was running a blackmail operation. Hell yeah, he was. He, what did Hefner say? It was, and this made people on Twitter completely lose their minds, that he was Alfred Kinsey's pamphleteer. So if you know who Alfred Kinsey is, that is where Hefner got his start from, right? So, too bad, so sad, because we're definitely going to be pissing off a lot more. Well, I mean, I'm going to be pissing off a lot more people with those subjects, because whatever. I'm not going to sit here and give people a history of Kinsey, even though I have, if you go back in my really old videos talking about Kinsey and Dr. John Money, I can ruin history for you. New York City has tunnels. Yes, they do. It's the year of the tunnel, baby. We're asking these questions. It's the year of the tunnel, okay? It's the year of the tunnel. How come we could have the tunnels in New York with the weird mattresses? Everybody remembers that? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay. Yeah, everybody remembers that. But, all of a sudden, Scientologists can't have tunnels. Hubs. Old hubs didn't have no tunnels out there. Come on now. Whatever. Let me see. Mansion parties like Roy Raiden. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, because that whole idea of that snuff film, commissioned by Roy Raiden being just completely preposterous, and it's a conspiracy theory, and no, it's not. No, it's not. Absolutely not. Not when we're talking about Gacy and Dean Coral and all of that other stuff. Why is it so crazy that somebody was doing it in a van? Right? People have their weird kinks. It's one word to call it, I suppose. However, people were into what they were into. I don't know what the hell they were doing at Studio 54 if the cocaine just made them want to be like, look, get to the point. We're going to shoot it out in a van in the middle of the night. Just blow her brains out. I don't really know. I don't know how that works. Let me see. Yes. The tiny hat tunnels.
Yeah.
Was it obvious that I did that? Yeah. Little hint. Yeah, that one. Sorry. Tunnels run from Playboy Mansion to Diddy's house? Yes, they do. Yep. Well, blink twice. I'm not going to comment on that, right? But what if the hat guys run Scientology? Then those are their tunnels. I got a tiny hat and my tiny cans, and we're just out here. Well, I'm just going to shut up. I'm talking way too much. That was close. I almost canceled myself. Whew, y'all better stop. This chat on the screen is
y'all are getting wild.
Too much. It's too much. I'm gonna end up getting banned just for the chat on the screen. I'm gonna take a moment. When my whistle. I can't believe I almost just said that out loud. Obviously, it was a joke, but I just imagined old Hubs with his big ass teeth that are falling out of his mouth wearing a tiny hat auditing somebody. Anyways, so tiny can tunnels. Yeah, Hefner was in charge of Operation Baby Lift. Yep. Yes, he was. Absolutely, Cosmic Chrome. That is a great point. Yep. Been reading I'll Be Gone in the Dark. Joy Hoover, that was, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that, what is that guy's name? Hold on. Let me look it up. Actually, let me just look it up on the computer. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk to her. Let's see. It is I'll Be in the Dark. What's her old man's name? Come on.
Cast.
No, it's I want her because I think that her husband had something to do with her death. He's very famous. It should bring up his photo. There she is. Yeah, that's Patton Oswalt. Yeah, that was her old man, Patton Oswalt.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she solved the Golden State Killer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that she did, but I think that he had something to do with it because she had a very suspicious death. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let me see. Anyone who attended college should know tunnels are obviously everywhere. The Greeks, most fraternities and sororities have always conducted meetings in them open secret. Mic drop, Mercy Choke. Mic drop. Boop. Mic drop. But see, this just shows that people don't have a good understanding of history, right? And it's an easy way to call somebody a stupid conspiracy theorist. Yeah, which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But, I mean, yeah. Stuff going on around colleges, all the fraternities, sororities, all that weird faking gay stuff in secret. I don't really know. Is there... I've never heard of the tunnels leading to other people's homes. When it was built, it had tunnels to Jack Nicholson, Warren Beatty, Kirk Douglas, and James Caan. Well, hot dog, P. Thomas. I believe it about Jack Nicholson and Warren Beatty. But, I'm going to look into that. Interesting. Because Jack Nicholson's disgusting. Total pig. Pedophile. nasty. Just what? But ancient Greek is directly connected to Satanism. Vietnamese had tunnels. It's pretty simple. Yeah, well, I don't really know. People get weird about the tunnels. It's because of Q. It's because of this stupid Q stuff. What do you guys want from me? I didn't make Q. Those dumb fucks tried to come at me. The whole Cicada 3301 or whatever the freaking number combination was. What do you guys care about the process? Kind of weird, right? You guys shouldn't even know about it. Let me see. Nicholson for sure. Kirk Douglas R. Worded. Natalie Wood. That's terrible and also does not surprise me. Hello, Gene B. And hello, someone. Jack Nicholson. Who was it? It was Jack Nicholson, Warren Beatty. Can't think of the other person who was called to help clean up Cielo Drive, like immediately. They were all tied up together. So it is what it is. How old was Angelica Houston when Jack Nicholson dated her for years? Well, yeah. Don't really know. The agency probably made Q. Yeah, I mean, it's like the Q stuff is, very Bolshevik-esque. Whatever. I'm waiting for this stupid political stuff to end. It ends on our birthday.
Yeah.
Our birthday is when all of that ends.
Yay.
January 6th.
Yay.
Yes, Nicholson was well connected to Bob Evans. I think it was Bob Evans that they called. Maybe I'm wrong, but he was definitely well connected to Cocaine Bob Evans. Yep, lots of people were. Don't think that I forgot about old Bobby Boy. I've just got a lot of stuff that I'm working on. And like I said, that document about the son of Sam and Lena child murders has just got a hold of me. It's got a hold of me right now. There's fucking army manuals on how that works step by step. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'm kind of zoning out right now. I might have a contact buzz. Blow it directly into my brain. Next puff that you take.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Desiree's a January baby too.
Hey,
yeah, Capricorn.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, and another.
We got a couple Cappies in here.
What's up?
I don't know what it means.
Me neither. I just know that I'm a Capricorn.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I have no idea.
Yeah.
No clue. What big boot?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, P. Thomas? You got the big boot for what? What from YouTube? Oh, at least you guys are born on January 6th, where your birthday is when all the Q folks freak out. Right? Whatever. So stupid. Okay, how about this? Here's a question. Me and her were talking about it. I would just eat a nugget of weed. I just want her to blow it in my face.
Yeah.
Late January.
Yeah.
My other best friend that's no longer here was an Aquarius. She was Aquarius. Yeah. What do you guys think about the podcast and the politician? Thank you. Sorry to cut you guys off. Had to get myself a little whiff. You should have warned me. I didn't realize that you were hitting that. Immediately like, huh? What do you guys think about all the podcasts bringing on the politicians? I think that we are literally watching a massive psyop unfold.
It's a lot.
Me and her had a longer conversation about this yesterday.
We did. I also read today that it said Donald Trump got like 22 billion views in 2 days versus Kamala Harris getting like 170 plus million views in like a week or some shit. I don't know what the significance was to it, but I was like, do we have better things to do than worry about who got as many views, but then I'm like, no, they don't. We don't have any more. It doesn't matter.
Ain't nobody want to listen to Camelama Ding Dong sitting there all zannied out.
Zanny Queen!
Talking about falling out of coconut trees and shit.
And Stan woke.
She's whatever. I just think it's so weird that they're rolling them through on every single one of those shows. I'm just like, I can't take it. I can't take it. It's too much. I feel like it's just a very strange. They haven't gone this hard with the podcasters before. So it's.
Do you think it's
weird.
because podcasting wasn't, I mean, do you think it's because it wasn't as popular
No.
4 years ago? Because I don't think that. I think that it was, I mean, I was listening to podcasts 4 years ago.
Joe was that popular 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Because remember, it was a huge deal when he had Alex and Tim Dillon on for the last election.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very weird. I don't like it. I'm not into it. I want them to leave Theo Von the hell alone.
Sweet
Stay
angel.
away from Theo.
Sweet baby angel.
I feel like they trot them out onto his show first and see how it goes with him, and then they bring him onto the other shows. But it's very weird.
Theo's so pure.
He is.
He's one of the good ones, man.
I love that man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same.
He'll never know, but I do love him. Let me see. I got enough views for monetization, but got denied due to harmful content. Man, T-Perth, I ain't getting no money on here. Come on now, I talk about wild stuff. I hope it ends January 6th. It's supposed to. That's our birthday.
We'll see.
That's when it's supposed to end. Now, I mean, if they want to pull some faking gay boogaloo nonsense like they did last time, I mean, I don't know what to tell people because that was all fake. And there's still people sitting in prison for all that fake nonsense. So I don't really know. Let me see. Even if no one voted, it would be a shit show. That's very true. McDonald's psyop. Yeah. The mass media isn't trustworthy. I mean, it hasn't been for quite some time, but I do agree. Theo and JD Vance talking about cocaine was something else. That's true. That was absolutely hilarious.
I haven't watched it yet, but you did tell me about it. She saw a clip.
Yeah, that
I do want to watch it.
I thought that JD Vance was going to be a lot more serial killer-esque, and it was a good conversation, but yeah, like JD Vance was talking about his mom being addicted to drugs, and Theo was like, man, you can't even go out here and just do cocaine anymore. What kind of country is this? And JD Vance just was cracking up, and it was funny. But I'm like, no, you're not making these people relatable to me. I see what you're trying. JFK Jr. will be returning on January 6th via a spaceship. Well, I hope that he throws me on there and yeets me out of here because I'm done. I would like to check out White Men for Camelama Ding Dong. To veer off topic, what is your nursing specialty? Critical care. So ICU. I'm trained in trauma, surgery, cardiac emergency, neuro. I hate neuro though. What else I'm trying to think? And then, just like regular medical ICU. So it just kind of depends what the need would be at the time. Cardio, the people are kind of anal retentive, for lack of a better term. Trauma can be a bit wacky. It's a little bit more exciting. Obviously, because, you get a lot of accidents, gunshot wounds, things like that. And then neuro is, you don't know if you're going to have someone on life support and 20 different machines and you're messing with all kind of drugs, or if someone's going to be trying to kill you and throwing bodily fluids at you. So kind of hit or miss. How much kale a week do you guys eat?
Not enough.
Illuminati approved. 0. Do you ever want to go to CRNA school? Hell no. Hell no. That is something that they push onto all of the nurses as they're going through the programs. They're like, you just get into the ICU, you do 2 years, and then you can go be a CRNA, and it's like, I watched this bitch kill people. You can't be putting her into CRNA school. She needs to be in the unit for at least like 2, 3, 4, 5 more years. You know, not literally kill people, but get very close. So, yeah. And I'm too old to go back to school. That ain't happening. Nope.
Samesies.
Ain't happening. No thanks, no time. I would rather get hit by a truck or walk into oncoming traffic. And COVID gave me very bad PTSD. Very, 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 very bad.
Yes.
So I'm good on all of that. I don't feel like getting gaslit for, a little bit of money. Not going to happen. Let me see. Everybody got PTSD now. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really know. I'm not saying everybody has PTSD. It's just the shit that I saw. I mean, she knows.
Yeah.
She knows the things that,
It was bad.
I would never tell on here.
It was
but,
bad.
I was pretty fucked up for a while. I was fucked up for a long time.
Whose school is that behind you?
So Prettily Illuminated. That was for Michael's. It was a Halloween decor. That's all. I got it on clearance. We're giving them 8.5 more minutes.
All right, 8.5 more minutes, guys.
And then we're tapping out. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I found out that I'm going blind. Gene
What?
B. I'm sorry.
Same.
I hate that for you.
Same.
I hope you're not alone. And that someone can help you.
Mm-hmm.
Bums me out, Gene B. I'm sorry. Damn. I don't even know what to say to that. I'm with you when you said you think 2020 triggered and activated a lot of folks. I didn't. I couldn't imagine the hysteria you had to work around in the hospital. I'm in school right now, and that's what they are pushing on us. Oh, okay. So that makes sense, Jenny Lee, why you asked that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. I hope that school goes well for you, and whatever you want to do, if you want to go into CRNA, but they are so poorly staffed with experienced ICU nurses, and a lot of people have left because of what they did during COVID,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very dangerous in the hospital right now.
A lot of people are jaded, man.
They're jaded. It's dangerous staffing wise, nurse to patient ratio. And you cannot have a bunch of new grads or inexperienced nurses in a critical ICU, because what's going to happen when one patient crashes? All the young ones are going to be running around losing their minds. It's a bad situation, and it's very, very hard to get under control. I was, very fortunate that when I started out, a couple years before COVID, I made homies with the crotchety old ladies on night shift. I was like, what do I got to do to get y'all to not be complete bitches to me and teach me what to do? And they were like, bring us cigarettes and coffee. I said, gang, I got you. Yeah. And that's what I did. And they helped make me the nurse that I was able to be, but now it ain't like that. It's all, they treat it like it's a hotel. They want, the good reviews and all that. And I'm like, you shouldn't want to be here, fool. Don't come back. I mean it respectfully. Don't come back. I don't want to see you back here, because this ain't where you're supposed to be. I have help, but we are trying to figure out what I want to do as I grow up. Well, I'm sending you all the love in my heart, Gene B, because that bums me the hell out. And I hope that you find something cool and good that brings you joy.
That's right.
And if it brings you some money too, well, then God bless.
Mm-hmm.
But your sanity is more important than anything else.
That's right.
Yeah, it's really intense right now. COVID stressed the whole system. Hell yeah, it did. They need to burn down the system and start over. That's honestly how I feel. I won't go back.
Mm-hmm. I had friends
until
that didn't finish.
Yeah.
Before I moved, I had a couple of coworkers, and she's like, I cannot do this. And that was 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
And she never went back. She chose a different career path, and she was pretty young. She was maybe 19, 20.
They ruined it for a lot of people, man.
Mm-hmm.
They ruined it.
I tried to warn her, just from cliff notes of what you had told me, without like scaring the shit out of her. But like that's the reality, and the environment that you were in was more than stressful. It was unsafe, and
stacking bodies in rooms.
it was disgusting. It's just not. It wasn't right.
Having to do obviously like my own post-mortem care, but then literally taking my patient's dead body out of the hospital into a meat truck outside by myself. Yeah. In a place where we were told during orientation you should not go outside by yourself unless you have a gun on you. Yeah. So it was real rough, lots of crazy stuff, and it ain't all Fauci to blame, man. The hospital systems that are still running today and their CEOs, they are also to blame heavily. I would say more than Fauci or other people that they want to point at and blame. What is a CRNA? Certified Registered Nursing Anesthesiologist, I believe, is what it's called. So basically, like if you're going into surgery or something like that, if I was a CRNA, I would be giving you your anesthesia. I would be intubating you, putting the breathing tube down your throat, depending on how long the surgery is, and I would be managing all of your sedation drugs and monitoring your vital signs while surgery is going on. It obviously pays more, but the requirement to get into one of those programs is only 2 years in the ICU, which is completely preposterous because you literally don't have any idea what you're doing until at a bare minimum of 2 years. And even then, you still don't really know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Dr. Fauci Nixon made it for profit. Yeah, well, you make a public good, right? How do you privatize it? You gotta make it not functional, right? How do you do that? You have to make a public good completely dysfunctional in order to privatize it. Were you working in an urban area then, Dana? It was kind of urban. It wasn't super urban. It was a really small place. It was a small town, but it was very poor, and I was one of the only white people there. That was a huge experience for me, the way that I view the world, the way that I saw ethnic minorities, people of color be treated, not only by the healthcare system, but by the government. I lived that for 6 months. And I was with a lot of those people, when they died, and I became very emotionally attached, and that entire job completely fucked me up. So, I have my personal feelings about a lot of stuff because of what happened at that job. I mean, yeah. I would come home after working like 6 days in a row and tell her, and she's just like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, I got to turn around and go back. Yeah. Sorry. See you in another 6 days. Mm-hmm. I had to leave treating folks in the nursing homes due to all that I experienced. It broke my heart multiple times a day for a couple of years. Yep. We got the people that were critical that came out of the nursing homes, and it was unspeakable what was done to those people and the people that were abandoned. Because I love my old people. I'm always like, oh, I'm going to put you all in my pocket and take you home. And then I'm like, that's not realistic. And they'll probably try to kill you since they don't know who you are. But, it all sounds good in theory, right? Great news. JFK Jr. will save us. Look at this. Hello, Dave Steege. All right, you guys, you have 30 seconds, and then I'm turning it off. Because that is starting to, wear along over here. And all the Rona talk bums me out. But my shirt is appropriate.
Yeah.
Crybaby. I am a crybaby.
Crybaby.
Any parting words? Do you want to say anything to 5 foot fuck all before we sign off? He's a fan. He pretends that he doesn't watch it.
You watching, motherfucker.
That's all she's going to say, petty ass. Yeah. On
He's
a
a
lighter
bitch.
note, I made a parody YouTube. CDT got one light toddler. Yeah, well, he is, you know. That's all I'll say about that. That's all I'll say about that. Actually, I might say one more thing. All right, I'm giving him 30 more seconds.
30 more
All
seconds.
right, yeah, I don't know, because I ended up rambling. I got the buzz.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I got a
Sorry I
little bit of-
shotgunned you, so.
Yeah, well, I did stop talking and literally turned towards you.
I figured if I didn't tell you, the element of surprise would be better.
That's true. All I will say is,
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
thanks.
y'all.
Oh, I was talking about 5 foot fuck off.
Oh, well, I don't fucking appreciate him at all.
We're just on different levels. You know what I'm
Holler.
saying? Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
I'm going to make a petty joke about myself, and this is the only time I'm going to say it, and I'm not proud of it. However, you know, we only met one time. So, do I got the Gorilla Grip Golden Moose Knuckle? I don't really know. He just makes it seem that way. You seem real crazy when you won't leave me alone after I've only met you one time. It just seems like I got, you know, that golden cat. I digress. We're leaving now. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.